Hey everyone, happy Monday. Um, it's 9 o'clock p.m. I had today off, I have tomorrow off, and now, as a result of today, I have Wednesday off. My husband finally got in to see the surgeon, and they went over the results of the ultrasound and whatnot, so my husband thought it was pretty cool. He could see that up on the screen, the image of his gallbladder that's basically full of stones. So he has surgery scheduled for Wednesday around noon. Although that's not set in stone, it could be earlier in the day as well. So it's definitely Wednesday, just not set on time just yet. We'll find that out for sure tomorrow. Let's see, what else did we do today? Took a nap. Ate leftover chicken and dumpling stuff. I also made some quinoa for myself. That was what I had for lunch, was a little bit of, there were no more dumplings left on that, so it was just the chicken and vegetables. So I put a little of that over some quinoa. That was actually pretty good. For breakfast I had a banana, and then I had a tablespoon of peanut butter. Oh, I had a Thomas English muffin everything bagel, one of the thin ones. Yeah, I had one of those. Dinner, some wonton soup, and I have a small acorn squash. So yeah, that's pretty much all we did today. We did have to go look at a friend's car. Or my husband, I went with them, but he looked at their car to see what needed to be done. Oh, and my husband also did the brakes and the rear struts, I think they're called, on another friend's car today. So yeah, despite his pain and everything, he's still working through it so he can get some cash flow because we need it. House payments due this week. And the one friend's car that we went to look at, they're I just feel bad for them. They have like a total of 7 grandkids, but they only really get to see one. 4 of them live out of state, so they don't get to see him as often. 2 of them, however, live with the kids' mother, and it was their son's kids, but their son had committed suicide a few years back, and so, you know, they have been trying to get visitation rights of the grandkids, but for whatever reason, this witchy woman doesn't want to allow it, and it's just horrible. It's a horrible situation because I just feel it's just so gut-wrenching sad. You know, I'm like, I don't think she should have the right to keep those kids from seeing their grandparents on the father's side, even, you know, even though the father isn't there in the picture anymore. Not, you know, basically he committed suicide because the lady was cheating on him, and he found that out and left a suicide note and everything. It's so sad. So sad. I just feel so bad for them. And then while we were over there, we all got on the conversation of how many people there are that abuse the system as far as getting assistance and everything. And of course that got me going. And then when we left there, my husband and I just started talking a lot about it again, and I just said, you know, I can't help it. I'm just so frustrated. I've been working 20-some years, and yes, I fully understand that I'm not the only one that works, and I'm not the only one that feels this way. I said, but it's just so frustrating because I feel like I'm just constantly spinning my wheels and not getting anywhere. We're not able to save. We, you know, I mean, granted, things could be much worse, and that's what I have to try to keep telling myself. It could be a whole lot worse. So, you know, but I get frustrated quite a bit at times, and And then, when it's that time of month or getting near that time of month, my emotions just go on high anyway. And it's kind of where I am, within the week of. And so my emotions are just crazy. I cry quite a bit, and I start, think about the fact Halloween is this week. The holidays are coming up, and it just gets me thinking about my grandparents, my mom, all the parties we used to have and don't have anymore, and I just get emotional and nostalgia, whatever. I'm in that in between midlife stage where I don't have grandkids yet, and I'm not saying that I need or want them right now, but I know that, a lot of people say that, it'll get better when you have grandkids. You'll have little kids around again and everything. I did have someone mention to me that I should consider adopting a less fortunate family or bringing gifts to the hospital for the kids or something. If, there's other ways where I can feel that passion, like because I made the comment that my kids are all older and, Halloween doesn't feel the same anymore, and I miss having the younger kids, and so grateful that I have my kids, and everything, and they're healthy and all that, but I do find myself missing the activities that we used to do at Halloween. We go to the school and do the costume parades and the school parties and whatnot, and I really enjoyed all that, and it's just so different now. My kids are all adults. I only have 2 kids, but they're both basically adults, and I rarely see Kaylee, and Kara lives here, and a friend of hers is pretty much living here now too, but I don't see them all that often. I do because she doesn't have a job yet, even though, yeah. I was all excited because she had gotten a job at that gas station. Well, on day 2, I don't remember if I told you guys this. On day 2, when she was supposed to work, she was sick and puking and whatnot, and so she ended up calling in. Well, then on day 3, when she was supposed to work, they called her and said, don't bother coming in. So that kind of sucks. But she's got a phone interview tomorrow with Target, so hopefully that goes well. She's got, poor girl, when she gets her time of month, she gets pukey sick. She pukes a lot. And so I told her, I'm like, I think you're going to have to go to the doctor and see if there's some sort of medicine you can get put on or something, because basically you're sick once every month. And you're going to have to do something as far as, it's not like you're going to have to probably talk to the employer and stuff once you get hired or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, holy cow, I've babbled on for 8.5 minutes. I thought this was going to be a short video. Anyway, that's pretty much it. We might go for a little drive tomorrow up north and see some fall color. I kind of hope so. That was my original intention for taking these 2 days off, was a fall color tour. But that old gallbladder of his had to act up. So anyway, alright guys. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. I'm gonna go. We'll see ya tomorrow probably. Peace, love.